and we will go from there. While I'm waiting for folks to come in, let me throw a little bit more water in this for my pasta. And we will go from there. All right. I hate when we have problems, but the only way to get better is to overcome them. So let's see if somebody shows up. I know. I just want to make sure that we're sounding good. Sounds good. All right. So now, when we get some folks in here, I'm going to tell them exactly what I did wrong. And then we're going to move on. Get this cook going. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, I hate the lag. You got to wait to see if someone shows up and then go from there. So all of this, folks, is just filler time until I get a little bit of an audience and we can get this. Who's that? They say, hey, can you hear me? Is my audio good? Please tell me my audio is good. Because we just had a faux pas. They say.
Bad Blood X. Hey, how's it going, Big Daddy?
It's going good, man. It's going good. We're going to wait for a couple more people to come in. How are you doing in this coronavision? How's the world treating you? I hope everything is fine for you. Is my audio good? I think it is. We had a faux pas. Once we get more people in here, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I did wrong. The video I did like a short live trying to do this. And it was terrible. And so I ran upstairs real quick and I deleted it from the world forever. All right. What do you say, babe?
No, just me and Bad Blood X is in.
All right. No, somebody else popped up.
Well, I have a delay.
So. Oh, I'm sorry.
Corey Copeland, audio is good.
All right. Is it pristine or is it I? That's all I want to know. Anyway, I done swapped up on y'all. I'm sipping on a Negroni, which is a gin drink. It's a gin cocktail. Yeah. We got one of those funky little Bartesian machines that makes cocktails for you. And I've been experimenting. I'm moving around. All right. What we got, baby? I see folks.
AJL says hello.
Hello. How are you?
Cynthia Jones. Hello, family.
Hello. Hello. How are you? All right. We get a few more folks in here. We're going to kick this off. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Hopefully my audio's good.
Bad Blood says pristine like Ben Vereen.
That's a good. You got the sound effects, so don't worry about it. Oh, you want to get up? Oh, you got to push the that sound symbol on the touch screen. Hold on. Push the sound symbol on the touch screen.
It's there.
Oh, and you can see them?
Yeah.
Oh, let her rip, baby. I want to thank everybody for coming. Give them a round of applause, baby. Everybody came. Thank you so much. There you go.
Okay.
All right, sound effects good, guys. Hopefully everything is fantastic. I can't hear the sound effects. If they're not loud enough, we can turn it up. If they're too loud, we can turn them down. Let me know.
Keita says, hey, Phil in chat. North Carolina Lottery Scratcher, hello. Terrell says, hey to you and your beautiful family.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's it?
Yep, so far. You might have more than me because
I know you got the delay. All right, folks, let me tell y'all what happened. While we bide a little bit of time, because this is going to be a very short recipe. I came in here a few minutes ago trying to go live, and we're looking good. We're looking fantastic. We wasn't sounding like nothing. It was like, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, what did I do wrong? Because I hate when my audio's not right. After I thought about it, I forgot to bring the cable to plug in my sound mixer into the laptop. I wish I had a wah, wah, wah sound effect. So that problem's been fixed. And we're getting ready to jump into this recipe real quick, fast, here in a hurry.
So Scarlet Letter 68 says, what's up, Daddy? I'm still coming to have that drink with you.
Hey, bring it. No, seriously, bring it.
Terrell, sounds good. Your daughter, too, a great job.
All right. Now, can you get my audio and you can get Octavia's audio? Because we're both mic'd up right now. See, Octavia get quiet when she know y'all listening.
I'm shy, okay? That's all.
They can't even see you.
Exactly. Well, I don't want no one to see me right now. I'm coronafied.
She's
okay?
corona. She ain't terrified. She coronafied. That's amazing. All right, guys, we're going to get into this recipe real quick, fast and hurry. All right, let me check my cameras real quick. This is my A-roll camera. This is the one that Octavia normally runs. This one right here is my, I don't know what roll camera. This is just so y'all can see my shirt. And now from here, guys, we're going to transition into the supporting cast. Let me move my drink out of the way. How embarrassing. Here's the supporting cast right here, guys. What we're going to be doing is an anchovy and tuna pasta. All right. Obviously, I'm going to have salt and pepper. I'm going to salt and pepper my stuff. These are anchovies, a whole can of anchovies, just like that, guys. Hopefully that's in focus. Do not fear the anchovy. Okay, they are salty, but once you cook them down, they get, once you cook them down, because I'm doing it in ghee, clarified butter, feel free to use any type of oil that you want. But once you cook them down, they get nutty, they disintegrate, they fall apart, and it adds a great flavor, not fishy whatsoever when it comes to the anchovy when you're using it in this manner. Now, we are going to get some fish taste from the tuna, but I'll get to that in a second. All right, back to the supporting cast. This is tuna. This is roughly 2 big cans of tuna, and I'm using tuna in water. I couldn't get tuna in oil, and I also couldn't get the big can. When I say big can, I mean the big honking. I got the Sam's can. And because I couldn't get the regular cans because people are hoarding shit, you Corona fear buyers, I had to get the big can. So I use roughly half of this can. All right. Yeah, about 1/3 to a half. Actually, pretty much half of this can right here. That's what's in the bowl. All right. Because people are all scared and buying up all the stuff. Back to supporting cast. All right. So this here is half of that can, that big honking can. These are just some tomatoes, rustic tomato, various different types of tomatoes. Assorted. I'm sorry, I said rustic. Assorted. Okay. I'm going to use some garlic. I can mince, but I already had this, so might as well use it. This is half of an onion. Let me get back to y'all. This is half an onion. I already used half of the onion for another dish, and I just didn't want it to go bad. So you don't need to put onions in here whatsoever. But you know how it started trying to get all funky. So I said, I might as well use it before it goes bad. Coronavision, y'all. Don't waste no food. All right. Now.
Terrell said, dang, that's a big can.
I know, right? And this right here, Wacky Mac, guys, this is assorted macaroni. And it's enriched with beet. The red ones are made with beet. The green ones are made with spinach. And the regular ones are just regular pasta. Once I get everything put together, I'm just going to finish it off with some Parmesan cheese that I'm going to grate myself with the grater. Pa-pow. All right, guys. So that's where we are, guys. All we have to do is start preparing my ingredients. This is going to be a really, really short cook. I already got my water boiling, so the first thing I'm going to do is put my pasta in. Just like, he said, dang, that's a big can. All right, just to expedite things, I already have my water boiling. Now, for my pasta water, I have it salted. This is gonna hurt. Ow.
Wow.
Ow. You want your pasta water to be salted, not heavily, but you want to be able to taste the salt, kind of like just below ocean water, just below sea, the way the sea tastes, if you've ever been out to the beach. Because if you have salt in your water, once it gets absorbed into your pasta, then you have some flavor into your pasta. It won't just taste like boiled pasta. You with me? That come out right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm putting in 2 bags of this stuff. Bag number 1 and bag number 2. I'm not timing y'all, so y'all keep me on. Y'all let me know how long I've been on this bad.
Well, that fancy new microwave you have, and you're not going to put a timer on it?
I am, now that you in town. I was going to do that anyway. I was talking about how long I'm doing the live feed, not for the cooking. All right, so we're going to go to the high speed, and we're going to go with, it says 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to cook it for 6 and then check it because I don't want my stuff to be overcooked. To be al dente, start. So now, 6 minutes from now, that's going to make a funky little nice noise.
I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
want to bring to your attention,
Yes.
whenever we're still having that issue, like where you never,
Sometimes it cuts out.
yeah, when you turn,
Well,
for the most part.
I don't know how to fix that, folks. So if
I mean,
I,
it's very few and far in between, but it's noticeable. Sometimes it cuts out for a little bit longer than the last time, but
okay, folks, if I cut out, just let me know and I'll say it again. That's all I can do. All right, I'm turning on my fire here to medium, and I'm gonna start my other ingredients. Baby, can you? Never mind. We'll just change over here shortly. Get my spatula, and I'm getting some ghee. This is ghee. If you don't know how to make ghee, I have a video on that, guys. So look for how to make ghee. Actually, I have 2 videos on how to make ghee. I'm gonna get me a couple tablespoons of ghee, which is clarified butter. That's 2. We'll go with maybe 1 more. Clarified butter. I'm gonna let that heat up. Look, I was indecisive for a second. Did you see that flood? All right. So I'm gonna let that clarified butter go real quick, fast, and then all I have to do really is just start throwing things in. I did all the prep before you guys showed up. I opened up my anchovy can. I opened up that big old honking can of freaking tuna, and my poor little can opener was like. I'm glad I didn't try to do it on camera. I was, but that thing was like the little engine that barely could. That is terrible. All right, let's let this ghee warm up here.
so Javon Matlock asks, do you ever cook or barbecue lamb chops?
You can, no, you don't barbecue lamb chops. You can grill lamb chops. All right. Guys, when you're outside cooking, you have 3 distinct different cooking techniques. You have barbecue, you have smoking, and you have grilling. All right. If you go outside, you get a hamburger and you throw it over direct heat and you cook that hamburger and you put some barbecue sauce on there, you did not make yourself a barbecue hamburger. You grilled that hamburger and just put barbecue sauce on the thing. You with me? Grilling is direct heat, cooking right over the direct heat, right over the direct fire. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pork chops, steaks, things like that, unless you're gonna reverse sear. Barbecue is low and slow, all right? That's for things like chicken, ducks, bigger cuts of meat that aren't really, really tough. Smoking is how you wanna break down connective tissue and you wanna break down a really, really tough piece of meat, like a pork butt, has a lot of fat you wanna render and you wanna break down the connective tissue so it's pullable. And a brisket, which is the pec and the muscle below it, it's a load-bearing muscle, very, very big, very, very tough. So you want to cook that low and slow, get it to about 205 degrees-ish, and then you can cut it so it's tender. So once again, grilling, direct fire over the heat. Barbecue, you can sear initially, and then that goes indirect off of the heat, and then smoking is just low temperature for a long period of time. I hope I answered your question.
Oh, Nana and Papa are here.
Oh, hey, Jonathan and Wendy, how you doing?
They say, nice recipe. I need that t-shirt. I do. It was named after my grandmother, and my middle name is, believe it or not, Marvel.
No, we love you more. We're comic book geeks. We love you more. I think we love you more if it's possible. No, his name Marvel. Marvel.
Marvel. Captain Marvel.
All right, guys, the ghee has broken down. It's melted down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in my garlic. Not too much because Kim doesn't like a lot of garlic. A little bit of garlic, maybe that's about a clove's worth, pretty big clove's worth. Keep in mind I have this on medium heat because I don't want you definitely don't want your garlic to burn. So once that comes up to a sizzle and once it gets fragrant, then I'm going to cool down my oil by throwing in the onions. All right. All right, come on. I'm gonna take this up to medium high for now.
All right. Ernest says, I hate to be that guy, but ghee is a step further than clarified butter.
It is. You don't have to be that guy. Watch the video, and I explained that when I made it.
Terrell asks, wow, well, he says, wow, how many sticks of butter did you have to use to make that much ghee?
Oh, I use, 4 sticks per pound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I use like 6 pounds of butter. Unsalted. I heard you can do it with salted butter, but I've never done it with salted butter. So I use about 5-6 pounds of unsalted butter to make that much ghee. Very economical. You guys find that video on how to make clarified butter / ghee? I did it a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
About
3 weeks ago?
about a month, yeah.
So you guys check that out.
Terrell says, yes, teaching us about grilling, smoking, and barbecuing. Thanks for sharing that knowledge.
You're very welcome.
And Ernest says, isn't smoking the same as barbecue?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Barbecue, like if you're doing ribs, they'll take you about 5 hours. Smoking, you're talking about long term, like a brisket or a pork butt, you're talking about freaking 8, 9, 10, 12 hours. It's a whole different thing. But they're close. But it's the type of meat and the amount of cook time difference between, and temperature that's the difference between smoking and barbecue. All right, onions are going in, guys.
Okay, let me.
Uh-oh.
That's the timer.
That's the timer for my pasta.
Do you want me right here?
Hold on,
Looking
baby.
at
Just let me.
The pan?
No, we're good. You can get it on me. I'm just checking my pasta right now.
All right.
I'm gonna take a piece.
All right, Ernest
That is-
says, Phil's not drinking?
Who's not drinking?
Nana and Papa says, can't wait to see how this turns out.
I'm gonna
Oh,
step
my
off camera real quick, fast, guys. Let me stir my onions real quick. I'm going back down to medium low while I'm off camera. And I need to drain my pasta so I don't overcook it. So I'll be right back. I am off camera. Give me some comments, sweetie. We got any?
Well, before I was rudely interrupted, Nana and Papa says, can't wait to see how this turns out. Oh,
Nice.
my heavens. Terrell, he says, I love making ghee. Okay, I'm about to make more ghee.
Nice.
And Ernest says, I use salted for my ghee. There's no difference.
Nice. Okay, see, I learned something. So I learned something. And you know what I just did? I poured out all my pasta water without saving any. Yes, I did. That's all right. It'll come together without it. I'll explain that.
After you had just mentioned
Oh, hold on. I might be able to save some.
very little.
All right. The mistake that I made, guys, is if you want to bring your sauce together, use some of your pasta water. And I got ahead of myself and I forgot to. Look, and I was even ready. I had the measuring cup and the ladle so I could get some out. But I got ahead of myself. But hopefully this drains out a little bit. Nope. So anyway, I'm gonna let my pasta just there and cool. I'm not gonna cool it down in the. Matter of fact, let me check. No, I'm not gonna cool it down in water because I left it slightly undercooked, so a little bit of carryover won't hurt anything.
Okay.
All right, onions are in. Nice. Now I'm throwing in the anchovies. This has some olive oil in it, and it's flavored, and I'm going with it. All right, this is like, I don't know, a whole can of anchovies and the oil that it was in, going in. And I'm gonna raise my temperature, guys, and I'm gonna let that cook until those anchovies disintegrate. Until they disintegrate. Turning my fire up a little bit higher. So I'm gonna brown my onions, try not to burn my garlic, and let these anchovies disintegrate. What we got in common, sweetie?
Terrell says, no, you didn't do such a crime pouring out all that water.
Yes, I did. No, leave the camera there.
All right.
Leave the camera right there. I'll just turn this one on. Yes, I did. Amateur mistake, baby. But that's all right.
Nana and Papa says, you will fix it and make it amazing regardless. No doubt here.
There you go. Look at how quickly I'm gonna show them this real quick, fast. I want you guys to see this, how quickly,
Okay.
whoops, how quickly those anchovies fell apart. You see that? And that's just flavoring my oil. All right, you send it back on there, going back to this camera. See how easy that is? Then we go back to stirring. Now that anchovy and that oil is gonna infuse through all these onions. You smell that, baby? Is it good? Nice. All right, anchovies are broken down.
Ernest says anchovies, the food of God.
I know, right? Don't call me a don't call me a guy. Just call me Phil.
Wow, Dad.
Stop.
Ernest says I eat them right out of the can.
Oh, you better man than I am. Now I like anchovies. I like them on the on pizza, but some people think they're really, really fishy. But if you cook them down in this manner, then it takes the fishiness away. It get all nutty. Once I cook them down, I'm gonna let them continue to go for a while. They're gonna get nice and nutty and add a nice depth of flavor to the tuna and the entire dish. There you have it. All right, back to cooking.
Incomplete the poet says, my notification has a 19-minute delay. I missed the first 19 minutes. Please excuse my tardiness.
It's a tardiness.
No, he's excused because he was
I
here
know,
for the first one, the first live stream.
All right, so now my onions are starting to be translucent. It smells glorious in here, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, so the next
See,
thing...
but it doesn't smell fishy. I smell the onions mostly.
Right, exactly. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna add is the tuna. There you go. That big old honking can of tuna, and this has water in it, so I'm gonna have some evaporation. Going. Break my tuna up. Now this is gonna be the actual meat for my dish. The anchovy is just flavoring. So I'm just gonna warm this through, because you know you can eat tuna fresh out of the can. So I'm just gonna warm this through. Once my temperature comes back, because this tuna just cooled everything down. And once my temperature comes back, then I'll move on to the next step.
So,
how we doing in comments, sweetie?
Keita asks, Phil, have you ever thought about dehydrating onions or garlic to make your own seasoning powder?
I have considered doing seasoning. I done considered a lot. All right, I've considered doing a cookbook. I've considered doing seasonings. I considered doing a barbecue sauce. I'm not going to tell you what my secret ingredient is because they're supposed to be ready to pounce on your idea. But yeah, I've considered a lot of things. And now that I'm home because of coronavision, I might start exploring some of that stuff, but I never really want to jump into rubs. Rubs is a very hard business to get into because there's so many fantastic ones out there. All right, are my camera tricks working, guys? Am I good?
You want me to leave it on?
Yeah, just leave it there because if I want to talk to these beautiful people, I'll just look at this angle.
So, Juan Rodriguez says, I love it. Don't get a chance to eat them often because my wife doesn't like them, but I can smell them from here. Your
wife don't like anchovies? Mine either. Get a divorce. I was just playing.
Oh, wow.
I love my wife. Anchovies are not. But trust me, you might want to try to sneak this in on her.
Don't do that.
Try to sneak, no. Hold on, let me go back to camera. Look. Not sneak it in on her in a malicious way. Just explain, baby, these won't be fishy. Trust me. You know, put on some shorty shorts and wiggle or something. Gain some trust, baby, and maybe she'll let you try.
You're terrible.
You got to get some wiggle with your jiggle.
Okay, I'm right here. Come on.
You know how you got here.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes. No, I don't want to think about that.
You say ignorance is bliss, but kids came from this.
Okay.
That's
We're
awesome.
done.
Next comment, sweetie.
Ernest asks, what brand of anchovies do you use, Phil?
I have no preference. Normally there's a white and red and gray can, but because of coronavision, this is all I could get. So I got 2 cans of this. I'm only using one. I'm gonna save this for something else. But I don't remember the name of the brand. All right, I'm cooking out some of this fluid.
Terrell says, Phil, keep dropping that knowledge. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh, you're welcome. Keep asking questions that I know the answer to.
Wow.
Sorry for turning my back to you. All right, guys, I'm going to, what was that comment, sweetie?
Steve Miller, hey, Phil, looking good.
Oh, that's my, give me a round of applause for Steve Miller.
Applause.
Round of applause. Everybody put your hands together for Steve Miller. He's the one that is supporting my podcast. It will be in the description box, guys. If you want to support the RBOT podcast, which has nothing to do with cooking, please do. Please do. Look it up. It's on Spotify, it's on Anchor, and it's also on Apple Podcasts or iTunes. RBOP, Riddick's Book of Philosophy. Shameless plug is over. Back to cooking.
Cynthia Perry, hello, Big Daddy.
There you do it. All right, guys, we're going to all of these now. The tomatoes. I'm just going in whole, just like this. They'll break down on their own. Nice. I'm just gonna stir those in.
Incomplete asks, so what's the cuisine for the evening?
The cuisine for the evening is anchovy and tuna pasta. Pasta's already done. I'm just gonna let that go for a while. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much.
Ernest
Pinch of
says
salt.
anchovies are in almost everything, though.
They are. This is something folks don't understand. I mean, don't really think about.
Like
Worcestershire sauce. What's that here sauce? Worcestershire sauce. People say, ooh, I use Worcestershire sauce as a binder for my brisket, which I'll never do. I have, but I won't do it anymore. Worcestershire sauce is a fish sauce. Read the ingredients. Anchovies all through that. Yes, it is.
I knew that, but what else is it in?
Huh?
I knew that, but what else is it in?
Oh, don't ask me. Ask the one who made that comment.
Okay, fine. Ernest, what else is anchovies in? Are anchovies in?
What else
I think
are
that sounds
anchovies
right.
in? Yes, ma'am. All right, that's a pretty good amount of pepper, salt. I'll wait and season later. Let's go back to the other camera. There you go. What's gonna happen, guys, is these tomatoes are gonna break down. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not have a top that came with this specific pan. But I got my big old chitlin pot top. And I'm getting ready to put that on there. Having the chitlin pot top. It's not a chitlin pot, it's just a really big pot. Thank you, sweetie. I'm just gonna put this on top. Just like that. I'm gonna turn my heat to medium high. I'm gonna let my tomatoes cook now. And they're gonna break up and they're gonna make my sauce. And oh, there she goes. Look at, she's so professional. And so we're gonna let this cook maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And all I have to do is combine, and then I'll finish off with some Parmesan cheese, and we're ready to plate and eat. Ooh, man, while I'm talking, I'll plate.
All right, so some cut out, some okay, never mind. I'm
Some
back.
more pretty.
Your mic is cutting out a little bit more.
All right, am I back?
You're back now, but oh, I'm cutting out.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Y'all, are we good? If my mic cuts out, if it gets too terrible, guys, I'll look, on the fly, I'll swap to a whole different microphone. I sure will. I'll be like, we'll be back. Let me clean up my mess while you wait.
Stephen and Jacqueline, howdy.
S&D.
Good huh?
S and J.
S and J. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they say good evening, you beautiful folks. I can't talk.
Thank you.
Cynthia Jones asks, are you planning another RBOP marathon soon?
Would you like another RBOP marathon? I sure will. See, I get paranoid because I don't want to do too much of anything that's not being enjoyed or being consumed. If y'all want to do an RBOP marathon, it's coming at you. As soon as I finish doing this live, let me tell you what's going on, guys. I'm trying to get a cooking video out a week.
We might need to switch mics because we're cutting out way too much right now.
All right, we're gonna do this live. If y'all hear some, you're gonna lose Octavia. I'm gonna change to a whole different mic right here while you guys are watching.
Oh, wow.
Put this back in. See, it went to this microphone right here. All right, I'm going to see. I hope.
It's fine right now. I turned myself off.
All right, how's audio, guys? Okay, how are we doing now? Because we aim to please.
So you cut out right there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Maybe it's a short in the cable.
Possibly, but I don't know.
All right, folks, we're going to change microphones. Listen, I'm going to the Rode system. I'm going to do it right while you're looking. So excuse the I'll be right back. Look, Don't be looking at my nipples.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna.
Nope. Okay, I hear
All
you.
right, you got me now. Hold on. I'm changing mics, folk. Hold on. Real time. I'm turning that one off. Y'all gonna hear some ruffling, so I apologize in
I'll
advance.
just mute.
All right, I am unmuted. How am I doing, folks? It pays to have a backup.
Let's find out.
It pays to have a backup. All right. All right. Tell me how I'm doing, guys. If I'm too loud, we can adjust. All right, I am unmuted. How am I doing, folks? There it is.
Okay.
There it is. All right. That's why you have backup plans, baby. Backup plans. Let me check
All
my
right,
pasta.
so
Back to comments.
Incomplete says, writes in, last carve-up session was an explosive 4 hours, easy, time well spent.
Wow. Y'all put up with me for 4 hours? Nice. All right, breaking up this pasta a little bit while we wait on my sauce.
Okay, Ernest says marinara sauce is called marina. Okay, marina because of anchovies. Any decent pasta sauce has anchovies. Most barbecue sauces, almost all Chinese or Asian food.
Oh, okay.
That's why it has anchovies.
Nice.
Today I learned.
See, now I learned something. I'm gonna start breaking up these tomatoes a little bit.
Daddy does barbecue.
Hey, Kent.
Sorry I'm late. Daddy number 2 reporting for duty.
Awesome. Hey, we've been having some audio issues, Kent, but I think we got them knocked down. All right, folks, what I'm doing is I'm breaking these tomatoes. I'm busting them. All right, they're extracting their juice.
Steve Miller says sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I might just have to let that other, just quit using that other system.
Look at me being a camera woman. Get it.
All right, guys, I'm just gonna give this a stir.
Terrell says, okay, you back on check.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. I just want these tomatoes to break down a little bit more into my sauce. And I think we're good. Actually, I think I have an abundance of tuna. That's okay. My wife likes tuna. What we got in chat, baby?
We are caught up on comments.
Nice. Nice. Yo, they can see. There you go, folks. That's what I'm working with right now.
Looks so pretty.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna let that go a little bit longer. And all I have to do is throw the pasta in.
Ted Green says, hello, Brother Phil and Octavia. It's good to see you. It's good to see you guys. I'm on top of your podcast shows and have heard everyone keep up the good work.
Tell your friends. Hold on. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell everybody. Short, fat, skinny, tall, white, black, Puerto Rican, pretty, ugly. I don't care. Tell everybody. Y'all know I practiced that.
Oh, wow.
Y'all know I practiced that. Now at this time, guys, I would throw in a little bit of my starchy pasta water if I would have saved some, but I made that rookie mistake. Look at my daughter do it, she killing it. If I would have saved some pasta water, but I forgot. So anyway, we'll be okay. It'll still come together. And my Negroni's gone. But that's quite all right. That's quite all right. I'm gonna
hate to bring this to your attention on camera, but for some reason there's a little orange no battery signal right here
Where?
on the camera.
Oh, there's no battery because it's plugged in. Make sure.
I've never noticed that before.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, folks. My cameras, make sure the plug's all the way in. No, it can't be up. There you go.
Well,
That's there. That's there.
My attention, so I wasn't
Okay.
sure.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on, guys. There is no battery in my camera. I have one of those mock batteries that plugs into the wall, so I don't have to worry about that. I have no battery in my H4n. I have an adapter that plugs into the wall. I don't have to worry about that. So those of you that want to do longer cooks or spend longer time online, start worrying about them batteries and replace your stuff with some AC adapters that you can plug into the wall. But bam, pro tip. All right, sweetie, what we got in comments?
S&J says, looks delicious, so does Keita. Daddy Dutch Barbecue, hey Phil, I'm preparing for Mrs. Dutch's birthday meal for tonight.
Uh-oh, you filming it? I mean, are you filming it or are you doing it live? Can't? Like I'm looking, yeah.
Like
I forget which camera to look at.
Ernest says, that glass is empty.
I know, but I don't want to walk away and get another one. Now, I could entertain y'all and say, well, nah, I'll be all right.
You'll be all right for a couple minutes.
I'll be all right for a couple of minutes. Shucks. You know, man can't live on liquor alone or bread.
Got some water behind you.
Water, psh, girl, that's an ingredient.
Oh, wow. You get on me for drinking water. Did you drink water today, Ted?
That's because you got a young kidney. All right, guys. Let's see what we're working with. I'm turning it down to medium low. Give this a stir, and we are done, folks.
Ernest says, and you have a full bar. You don't have to worry about it.
I know, right? All right, guys, all I'm gonna do on top of, can we get me, baby? On top of all this beautifulness right here, I'm killing the fire. I'm gonna taste for seasoning. Let me give me a spoon. Spoon. Give me a spoon and taste for seasoning. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna do is combine my pasta, my 3 different color pasta, and that dribble of pasta. That's not even wasted. That's not even worth my time. That's not even worth my while. We're almost done, folks. I'm gonna turn this in. Notice how I'm kind of folding it. I'm gonna fold it in there while it's nice and hot. A little bit of carryover cooking. I'll finish off my pasta. My fire is off.
So colorful.
I know, right? Told y'all this wasn't gonna take long at all. Those anchovies just set this whole thing off.
Terrell says, yes, you committed a serious crime, but I'm saving some of that pasta water, but I'm sure it's still going to be delicious.
Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Oh,
'Cause
Ernest
there's-
says, nah, Phil, go get a refill. You look weird without a drink.
See those true fans? Give them applause. Put your hands together for Ernest. Perfect audience member. All right, guys, we're gonna take in a few more comments. I'm gonna let y'all see how this looks. There you go. Look at that, so pretty. So pretty. And you know what? I am gonna garnish with Parmesan, but I'm gonna throw some in here and give it a mix just to add a little something. It says easy open. No, it's not. I got people looking. All right, hold on. I'm not gonna change this camera angle. I'm having difficulty with this thing. What we got in the comments, sweetie? While I struggle with this cheese.
Please says, summer seafood boil. Think about it.
Wow.
And Ernest says, doesn't look like you needed that pasta water.
I know, right?
Keita says, wow. Ernest says, nice. Terrell says, looks so good.
Now, what I'm gonna do is, since I don't have the pasta water,
Yeah, no,
don't put the camera on me because I have trouble opening up this cheese.
Trouble over there?
A little bit of trouble over here.
Watch me struggle.
Anyway, I'll go back to this. Look. Now I'm giving away all my secrets. I couldn't open the cheese. I handed it to Octavia. Oh, look, she's not even on the struggle bus. I was on the struggle bus.
Look at that. Easy.
Look at that. She said, easy. Look, she tried to make her dad look bad. That's terrible. She said, easy, old thing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pull out this whole big old hunk of cheese. And since I don't have pasta water, I'm going to tighten it up with a little bit of dairy. So it's going to look like this. A little bit of dairy. And we're going to do it like this. That'll give me a little bit of thickening. Oh, I wish y'all had my angle. Y'all, can they see that?
As good as it's going to get.
It's as good as it's going to get. Grate me in some Parmesan cheese. Give that a stir. And then we'll just garnish with some Parmesan and salt and pepper. Bam.
If it needs salt, I think it'd be fine.
No, I said garnish with Parmesan and pepper.
You said, okay.
If I said salt, I apologize. Boom. Oh my goodness. There you go, Ernest. That's bringing it together, baby. That's bringing it together.
Terrell says, can I purchase a plate for Uber?
You guys make me feel so good.
Keita says, I'll bring the wine for a bowl of that.
Look. Let me go to. Okay. She said, bring a wine for a bowl of that. Bring a bottle of scotch and you can help me finish the pot. Help me finish the pan. All right, that is done. Let me taste my, excuse my fingers, my pasta. That's perfect. All right. I'm going to switch to this camera. Put that right in the middle. And here comes plating, y'all. This is gonna be simple. This is gonna be simple. Just get me a couple scoops. Shake, shake, shake. Right in the center. Scoop, shake, shake, shake. Right in the center. Bam.
Ernest says, I'm glad you're going with the bowl of Caesar salad. Let me in.
Right on top. I'm just gonna throw one piece of red tomato on top just for presentation. Bam.
Incomplete says, only thing that's missing is Texas toast, and I think we got some out.
I think we do. All right, I wish I could zoom this in, but I can't. So anyway, guys, I'm just gonna finish this off with a little bit of Parmesan on top, just so y'all can see it. Boom, 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 boom. And some fresh cracked black pepper, just so it's pretty, right there on top.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam. What do you think, folks? What do you think? Did I nail it? How long we been on? Did I do that in 30 minutes?
Chat, how long have we been on? I can't.
How long have we been on? There you go, guys. There you go.
All right.
Simple and easy.
Bear with me.
Very easy ingredients. And look, I got this stuff during Coronavision when freaking, people been buying up everything. Now, nobody's dressed. I got to do my own tasting. No way you covered it, right?
No. I am coronified.
She's coronified. All right, guys, I'm going to go get me let me make sure my stuff's off. I'm going to get a fork. I'm going to try to explain this to you guys. It smells so good. I'm tasting as I go along. It's great. All right. What we got a comment, sweetie?
Delicious, perfecto, nice. Yes, Texas toast. Only thing I sing. Yum, yum, then some.
Yum. All right, I'm going right in the middle
Okay.
with that tomato and that tuna and that pepper and that cheese. Here we go. I'm backing up a little bit.
Yep.
Here we go. I can't help myself. You got the tuna, but it's not so tuna-ish that you can't taste the tomato. You got the hint of the anchovy in the background. The pasta is al dente. I didn't cook it all the way because I knew there was going to be some carryover cooking. Oh my goodness. Then you get a little hint of the cheese. And it's hot.
Yeah, no, wait. Is it?
That hot pizza language. Guys, that's worth doing. That's worth doing. Please do it. Please try it. Don't be afraid of the anchovy. Whew, that's good. Well,
Daddy does barbecue, says Phil. Can you start over since I was late?
what I do have to do is make me a plate so I can take me some food porn for the thumbnail for this photo. Mm-hmm. But that's. I'm sorry, y'all, for eating in front of y'all. Want to try it behind?
Yes.
All right. I knew it was good. Let's see what Octavia said. She ain't got no mic. You have to speak up. You got a big old piece of hot tomato hanging off. Let that burn that tongue up. The suspense is killing me.
That's great.
I know. She said, that's great. No, she said, oh, great.
No, whatever. Anyway, it's like, it's not super fishy. It's not super fishy.
It's not super fishy at all.
The cheese, it brings it together.
Yeah.
The pasta not overcooked at all.
Right.
I feel like that's the right consistency.
Right consistency, yeah. I agree with that.
That's great. The tomato kind of like brings a tanginess to it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
There you go. Now, I'm going to put this out in the open. Kent, tell AB, if I'm here for the cooking competition, I'm coming hard, baby. Battle of the Kitchens, y'all better hope I'm out of the country. I'm just playing. But there it is, guys. There it is. Simple dish in the Corona Vision. You can find anchovies, trust me. Tuna, you should be able to find pretty easily. Pasta might be difficult depending on where you are. But they're just staples. They're things in the house. It's easy. If you don't have this squiggly kind of pasta, use spaghetti. Break it up or keep it long. Use macaroni, any kind of pasta. Bow ties, ziti. You can do the same thing. Just change the shape of the pasta. We good?
Mm-hmm. Couple more comments?
Sure.
Terrell says, I was on time and I still want you to start over.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Brian Adams, great job, Phil.
Thank you, sir.
Ernest says that Daddy Does Barbecue always messy. I don't know. But,
What? Always
what?
messy?
What? Let's
What?
Incomplete says Phil blows his food like he's trying to whistle.
Make everything melodious.
Terrell says, I'm making this tomorrow.
Tell me what you think. Shoot me a message and tell me what you think.
And Daddy Does Barbecue says, I got you, Phil. Champ is here.
I don't. Oh, for those of you that don't know, Daddy Does Barbecue, Kent, he won the first season of Battle of the Kitchens. AB, Smoking and Grilling with AB, they had this big production where they have a YouTuber at home and another YouTuber at home, much like everyone's doing now. He had the Corona thing down before Corona. But anyway, he had one YouTube personality or cook at their house and another one at their house, both on cam like this, and they cook against each other with a 30-minute time limit. Kent, Daddy Does Barbecue, won. He won his first round, and then he went to the final, the semifinals, and then he won for the whole season.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, right? I know. And we know him.
Let's see. Janet says, love you live, Daddy. Looks pretty interesting.
Thank you so much.
Says, stuff that into ziti, tuna, stuffed ziti.
That would be nice. That would be nice, yeah. Ooh, look, and cover with Parmesan and bake it, or cover with provolone or something, a gooey cheese and bake it. Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Air fryer.
Diane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil and baby girl. Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Terrell says, thank you for sharing such a great dish.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't want. How long have we been on? I don't want to be on too long, guys. I don't want to make this video too crazy long. Those of you that are interested in doing a live, like I do a live, I just before this started, I shot a video on how my stuff's set up. So if you're interested in that, go find that video so you can see the equipment and the stuff that I use to, do the whole camera swap and all the stuff that I use. If you're interested.
Oh, well, that's about it.
That's it. All right, guys. Love you. You guys be safe. I hope everybody, you and yours, are safe during this trying time with the whole COVID-19, guys. Wash your hands, social distance. If you don't like people, they have an excuse to not see them. And
1 second.
Uh-oh.
Daddy Dish Barbecue says, I may be season 1 champ, but I will always be daddy number 2 on YouTube.
don't call me, look, don't call me number 2.
Wow.
I know what you mean, Ken. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. But having said that, guys, my girls call me
Daddy.
Y'all do too?
Oh my God.
Even if you are daddy number 2. And we are out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you like cooked food. Wash your hands.